All right, how's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to show you the simplest and most effective way to create a lead generation lead capture page using Kartra. For those of you who are not familiar with Kartra, it is similar to ClickFunnels. In my opinion, it is a better platform, but that will be left up to you to decide. I will put a link below, and you can get the for the Kartra if you'd like to use Kartra yourself. Otherwise, just follow along and watch me work. So you start out, so the goal here is to make a lead capture page. This is where everybody's going to go. Simplicity, when it comes to lead capture pages, simplicity is better. So you go to My Pages, click Create, and then you're taken to the template section. Kartra is awesome because it has, like, I don't know, a gazillion templates. We want Squeeze Page. As I said, simpler is better when it comes to squeeze pages. So I'm going to select this guy right here because it is nice and simple. This page name doesn't matter really. It's just for your own reference. Let's say we're making a roofing company, but categories do matter because once you have a lot of pages, things can get hairy. So put it in a category. I'm going to put local lead gen because that's what we're doing here. All right, and then kaboom, just like that. So this is the template that they give you. It's a good place to start. As I said earlier, simpler is better when it comes to lead pages and squeeze pages. So this is actually a little bit too complicated. So each one of these is a section in Kartra. Kartra is kind of split out between sections and components. Components being something like this, section being something big like this. So I'm going to delete this guy because it's too much. And so now we're left with just this section. This is perfect because all we have here is just the form and the title. And when you're talking about squeeze pages and lead capture pages, this is perfect. So first you want to put your logo. We are going to make a logo. We're going to go over to Canva. Those of you who have not used Canva, Canva is amazing. Use it. So we're going to make a really basic. Something like this. I already said roofing. Awesome. All right, so we'll make it a little bit bigger. We're in the center. All right. Download. Page 3. Transparent background. Download. Okay. Go back over here. Just saw it downloaded. Get rid of that guy. And now you just throw your logo up in the logo section.
Awesome. How do our two others?
And my phone goes off. All right. Go down here. Upload it, select it, and confirm. Apply. Boom, look at that. There's our logo. It's always going to start out, it's going to be really tiny. I like to resize it. Just click this little guy right here and go, bam. Then you got yourself a legitimate logo. This isn't a logo, but anyways. So now go down here, and this is just going to be the question. This is your lead captured magnet. So let's say want a free roofing estimate in Auburn, Washington. Throw your information below and we'll get in touch. Okay, so really simple question, directions, tell them what to do, and then you got it. So next step is the form, this little guy right here. We're going to go ahead and save that. Go back to Kartra, go to forms. So you're going to need to create a new form for everything that you create. So we're going to go call this roofing. And now we go through the steps. the information that you get from the customer, it can vary depending upon your business. I'm just going to say the first name and the email because that's really simple. And people, it's actually better in my opinion just to do the email because it's just one field and people are more likely to actually submit it. So let's do that. I'll take out first name. We got the email address, and let's add the phone number too because oops. Because this is a roofing company and, you know, they probably want the phone number. Okay, email, phone number, boom, done. So single opt-in, double opt-in. If you're doing leads, single is good enough. And then the success page. So I've already made a thank you page. Whoops, Jesus, it's hard. But generally what you're going to do is you're going to go in, you're going to create another page. I will go ahead and do that as well. So we'll actually, yeah, I'll do that. We'll do configure later. So you're going to have to come back to this form before it's activated because you were going through, we got to the confirmation page, and we have to choose a success page, which is the page after they submit the form. So we'll do that in a second. So you have an option of sending a welcome message. I don't do this. What I do is I put it in the sequences that I make. And so I'm going to leave that as no. And then the automations. So here, we're going to have to do all of this later as well because we need to create a list, we need to create a sequence, and we need to create a thank you page. This is fine. It's going to, I mean, unless you want to put it in your own site, you're going to want to, we're doing this in Kartra, so just leave it at that. Click save. Now we're done. So we're gonna remember we're gonna have to come back to this at a later time once we create our list and our thank you page. So let's do that real quick. So here's our page, or our lead capture page. We're gonna go back and we're gonna do the thank you page now. So let's do something really simple. This guy right here. Let's do that. Okay, so there you go. Now we got the thank you. We go back here and we create, I'm going to copy that and then I'll just make this and download for, okay. Okay, so now you're gonna put your logo in here again. I just downloaded that because the one we did earlier, it had a, white, and white on white doesn't look good, so let's do this. So just go up here, I'm gonna upload it. Apply, boom, look at that bad boy. Again, we wanna resize it because it's way too tiny. What they have here is pretty good, except for I'd change this, say, we'll get in touch with you soon to schedule your free estimate. Go ahead and delete that. Go ahead and delete that. All right. And there you have your thank you page. Go ahead and might as well just publish that live because it's already good. Okay. So now all we have left to do is we go in and we create our list. So go to communications, lists. So it's already going to be on list. You don't really have to go to anything there. So you're going to go plus list, name this roofing. So this time this is public. So we're going to call this roofing of Auburn, Washington. Next. So that's it. I mean, it's super simple to create a list. I'm going to jump one step ahead because we do want a sequence to automatically send. So we'll go ahead and start that sequence. Go roofing, oops. Roofing of Auburn, Washington, 8. So now once they submit the lead, what's going to happen is they're going to be subscribed to that list, and then they are going to be subscribed to the sequence. So in here, oops, sorry, I'm going to go back. The starting rules, this is what starts the sequence. So we're going to want to click the opt-in form, and then choose the opt-in form that we just did. For some reason, it's not showing up. Oh, because we didn't finish it. Another way to do is just do the list. So anytime anybody is added to these lists, to the list that we select here, roofing, then this sequence will start, and it automatically adds them to the list in our opt-in form, so that works. We're just going to do send an email. You're going to do it automatically at any time of day, and then we'll just name it here, or welcome email. Oops. So you're just going to want to do anyone reaching this step, because this is, again, this is the intro email. It's just going to be a single email. Contents. Thanks for reaching out. Let's schedule your estimate. Oops. So I'm just doing just a really basic one here, because you guys are going to have your own emails. So schedule your estimate at the link below, or give us a call at this number, 222-222-2222. Roofing of Auburn. And then this is going to be your link to schedule. Okay, and you go next. Then you create. So there you go. You got your intro, and then you're just going to connect it using that bad boy right there. We're going to activate it, and then you always have to have a complete. Even if you want to add more sequences, you got to have a complete. So there's a real basic one. What you're going to want to do, you'd want to put an SMS in there, but just for, nope, cancel. It works the same as the email, but for time's sake, we're not going to do that. So what I would do is I'd put the email, and then I'd also put the SMS on the other side, just in case, so they get the email or the text, because we did put the number in there. Okay, so now we have all the different elements we need. We have the list, we have the sequence, we have the form. We're going to go back to the form, and we're going to finish that guy out now that we have the list and the sequence up. Okay, so next. Success page. We have the Facebook, or we have the thank you page up. So we're going to go back down here. We're going to go LLG. Where did I go? Roofing. Thank you. There we go. So now we have our thank you page. So they'll be redirected to the thank you afterwards. Do not have a welcome message because we put it in our automations. What we do have is lists. So we're going to subscribe to the list. And this is going to go into roofing. Save. That didn't work for some reason. Oh, because we didn't add it. There we go. Save. Okay, so I just added them to the list. We can subscribe to them to the sequence. That doesn't have to happen, because remember, in our sequence, we said send when they are subscribed to this list. We can go ahead and do it if we want. I mean, you don't need to, but you can. We'll go to step 1. So this is redundant, so you don't need to do this, but you can if you want. And then you're done. So now we have everything done. We have our form, we have our, what else we got? We have our lead, or our list, and we have our sequence. Beautiful, love it so far. Now we're gonna go back to the page. Whoops, almost had that wrong. All right, we're gonna go back to the page, here we go. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, so here we are, Washington Roofing. Want a free roofing estimate in Auburn, Washington? Throw your information below and we'll get in touch with you. Okay, so now we select that form that we just created and kaboom, it's right there. Got the email and the phone number. Since we have green up here, I'm gonna go ahead and just, oops, change that button to green because, you know, you wanna make it look pretty. There we go. So there you go. You have a basic, we're gonna go roofing of Auburn, Washington. You have a basic squeeze page right there. Of course, you can make this look a little bit prettier. I mean, the background right there is pretty nice looking mountain. So we can go ahead and do that. If you go to edit, let's make this just, ooh, it looks a little better. You can change the background image. So I already have some images in here. Look at that, there's a whole bunch of roofs. Okay, and that's how you do it. So again, we're going for real basic here, because basic when it comes to squeeze pages is gold. But that's essentially how you create a lead capture funnel for your business. I hope you guys liked it. Again, I'll put the link to Kartra, which is the software that I'm using. It is the best funnel software out there. It even outperforms ClickFunnels in my opinion. And if you guys have any questions, shoot me an email at gabriel.w.peterson@live.com. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good day and good luck with your business. Oh, and now I gotta figure out how to stop this. There we go.